Do you think she is now still running away with this election?
I do not. I think this is going to be a close election.
All right, big Hillary Clinton backer, Democratic Congressman Emanuel Cleaver, saying he thinks it's going to be a very close election. And obviously these latest developments have made it closer still. A number of polls out have already shown things contracting very quickly, and that was prior to these revelations of a reopened investigation, whatever you want to call it. To Dr. Ben Carson, the former presidential candidate, Trump confidant, joining me on the phone right now. What do you think right now? Would it change a lot of people's opinions, change their votes at this late stage? What do you think, Doctor?
I suspect that it probably will. You know, I have personally been praying for revelations so that the people would know what they were getting. And I think this is consistent with the answers to those prayers.
Now, one of the things I always say, the media can pick and choose how much to cover these stories. I seem to remember right after Mr. Comey, I believe on July 5th, had decided not to prosecute or recommend prosecution against Hillary Clinton, they all heralded his decision as Jesus-like. Not so much this go-round. A New York Times op-ed just today, sir, and I'm quoting, Mr. Comey's failure to provide any specifics about a new potentially important development less than 2 weeks before the election day is confounding. The Washington Post, same subject. The question will be how badly damaged was Ms. Clinton's candidacy by the 11th hour re-eruption of a controversy that never should have generated so much suspicion or accusation in the first place. What do you think of that?
Well, bear in mind that when those emails were subpoenaed, Hillary Clinton knew that getting rid of them would bring her under scrutiny and criticism. Therefore, there had to be some really bad stuff in there for her to be willing to undergo that. And I think some of that stuff is in here. And they can't hide that. It's too damning. So they have to say something, but by the same token, they can't reveal it all if there's an active investigation.
What do you think Donald Trump should do with this? Now, obviously, he's been pounding it in campaign appearances. Other operatives have told me maybe you just let this story go out there, see what the media does. I can well understand his concerns that the media might not be so zealous pursuing this, but it's a big deal now. They're all reporting on it. So how far does he go? What do you think?
Well, it is a big deal, but I think he needs to stay with the winning ticket, and that is to talk about the issues, which Hillary doesn't want to talk about because all of her ideals are bankrupt.
But is this one of those issues, Doctor? This whole email?
The dishonesty is one of the issues.
I see.
Therefore, it shouldn't be the overwhelming topic. He should bring it up along with all the other things. People of America are very skeptical about our leadership and about our accepting of dishonesty at the highest levels. So yes, he should capitalize upon that, but don't make that the central focus. The central focus are the things that 7 out of 10 Americans are concerned about, that we're off the track. The other 30% probably are benefiting from it. But you know, this is serious business, and we can't get this. In a way, can sidetrack you.
You know,
just like the other stuff there.
One quick final thought. Someone had told me that you're not going to see a Hillary Clinton voter move over to Donald Trump based on this. What you could see, though, and what we might see, are Hillary Clinton voters not showing up at the polls, frustrated, upset, you know, sort of disconcerted. Do you see that playing out?
Oh, I absolutely see that playing out. And in a way, I feel sorry for them. And I would hope that some of them would stop for a moment and think about it. You know, this is not really about Democrats and Republicans. This is about the political establishment and their media cronies and we the people. That's what it's about. And if they stop and think about that, recognize that their children are going to be much better off if we continue, you know, with a country that is upformed by the people as opposed to one that is upformed by the government, I think they might even be able to generate some enthusiasm for Trump.
Dr. Carson, great catching up with you again. Be well.
All right. Thank you, Neil.